Just let me know. Man, I don't even know how to do it. So those that are joining me, welcome, welcome. My name is Erica, also known as Consult with Erica, and I want to talk about credit. If you have any questions before I get started, you can go ahead and ask some questions. So I recently made a post about collections. So if you have any items that are in collections, don't pay it. I know it sounds crazy, y'all, but do not do it. Even if you pay it, it's still going to show up as a negative item. So do not pay it. And I don't know, where's my chat section on here? But if you are joining, welcome. My name is Erica, also known as Consult with Erica. And I want to talk a little bit about credit. Anybody have any credit questions? Let me know. I'm trying to see. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure something out real quick. And this is trying to go live on 3 platforms. So if y'all have any questions, let's go ahead and ask them. Also, I offer funding services. So if you have a 700 credit score, or if you, well, I mean, it is a must. First of all, you have to have a 700 credit score. You can't have any collections or negative items on your credit report. If you have a business, that is a plus. I am actually able to help you get funded for your business. I was able to fund myself. I've been doing this for some time now, so I'm pretty good at what I do. I get results, and I am here to help people. Anybody have their own business or would actually like to get started with the business? Well, if you have any, if y'all are self-employed or have a side hustle, anything like that, let me know. Well, I could just tell you a little bit about all my like all my jobs that I had in the past. So before I became fully self-employed, I sold hair, I sold furniture, I sold so much of things. Whew. I did travel. I started my own trucking company a couple years ago. Anybody in the trucking industry on here? Any owner operators, drivers, anybody in the trucking industry? Whew, because when I did that, that was so stressful. I made a lot of money and I spent a lot of money. So it was very interesting. I have my own tax and accounting business currently. What else I've done? I've done so many things. Notary. I was a personal assistant. So I had other jobs that I used to basically I would just offer my services to others. I just package it up and they will hire me as a independent contractor and I will just work hourly. Anybody on here that's self-employed? Because I really want you to tap in. Okay, probably not. I don't know how to see my screen. Oh my goodness. Y'all just bear with me. I'm trying to figure this out. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, I cannot see your comments. I don't know why I can't see it. But if you're on TikTok, I can see you. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and start. So I had like a whole presentation, everything put together, but I don't know how to show it on my live. So I'm just gonna go ahead and talk. I want to talk to you about credit. What is credit? You may ask. Let's see. So credit repair is the process of identifying any sort of errors or inaccuracies that is reporting on your credit report. So anything that is on your credit report that shouldn't be there is the process of credit repair. And it matters because if you're not able to get approved for a loan, it may be because you have a low credit score. And if you are approved, you might have a high interest rate. And I've seen some interest rates like 25%, like some ridiculous amount, 30%. So having good credit matters. So if you are trying to get approved for something, I would recommend that like you have at least a 680. A 680 is a safe score to have. Do not have any negative items on there because that will not help you at all. If you have some hard inquiries, it does play a factor, but not like a huge factor. But it is important because let's say that you want to get a house or you want to apply for an apartment. A lot of times they will pull your personal credit score. Even if you're trying to get insurance, they will look at your credit, and certain jobs, they want to see that you are smart and you are responsible. So they will pull your credit report as well. So when I'm offering my services for the credit repair, there's a few steps that I do. The first step would be to actually pull your credit report. There is many ways to pull your credit report. You can go to each credit bureau, such as Experian, TransUnion, or Equifax, and you can sign up for a free account, and then you can pull your credit score from that free account. Or you can pay a monthly fee. There is a source that I like to use. It's called My Free Score Now. And you're actually able to pull all 3 credit bureau scores all at once. And it's really accurate, y'all. I love it. I mean, it is hard to try to pull from each credit bureau and then trying to compare and see it, with the other site that like I was just telling you about. It's just easier. Everything is right there, plain as day. And that site is called My Free Score Now. So in the link in my bio, I have a section where you can actually pull your credit report for a few dollars. I think it's $1. I don't know. Well, I don't know. But there's a link in my bio, and you can pull your credit score on there as well. And step 2, I would go over your credit report to see if you have any duplicate accounts, any balances that are not matching up, any late payments, or any accounts that doesn't belong. So during this process, I will be able to identify any sort of accounts that you may have and to actually see if it's worth being removed. Because a lot of accounts, it might not need to be removed. It could just be that you need to just pay down on a few credit cards. Like this is like the whole process that I go over your credit report to see what you have reporting and what should be removed, if it should be removed. Now, if you have a late payment, I am able to update it to paid on time. So that account is not fully erased. It's just going to update to paid on time. And then a few other items that I am able to help if you have any sort of collections, medical bills, charge offs, any sort of evictions, bankruptcies, child support, um, anything that is negative that should not be on your credit report, I can help get it removed. Now, if anybody have any questions, you can just type it in the chat. Trying to see something here because I need to see. I can't really see my comments. It's crazy. So if you have any questions, just let me know. How y'all doing over there? So in step 3 of the process for the credit repair service that I offer, I will actually dispute any negative items. So it would actually be disputed to each credit bureau individually. Some might actually take a lot quicker than others, and then there's really no time frame as to when these items should be removed. Each bureau just kind of do what they want. I know it sounds crazy, but they kind of just do. And then also, I would need some additional documentation to show that it is you when I'm doing these disputes. Now, step 4 is when I recommend that you pay down on some of your debts like you have. So if you have any credit cards or any sort of revolving debt, I just ask that you just continue to pay it on time. And if it needs to be removed, I will be able to remove it. And then also, I recommend that you do not close any accounts. If you close an account, your score will drop. So that means if you pay off an account, let's say you have an auto loan and you just want to pay it off, once it's paid off, it'll be closed. And once it's closed, your score is going to drop. So in that situation, I just recommend that you just pay down the majority of it, but do not pay completely off. Still make those monthly payments. And then for the utilization, I just recommend that you keep it between 10 and 30% when it comes to your credit cards. And step 5 is where I help you build new positive accounts. So when items are actually being removed from your credit, it is going to drop your score. So it is best that you add other accounts to build it back up. So you can get a secured credit card or a credit builder loan. Now, if you are going through me for the credit repair service, I have a list of vendors that I would recommend that you use to help build your credit score back up. Now, if you are renting, there is a couple sites you can use to report your rent, and that will be a account added on to your credit report. So one of the sites are Rent Reporters. They are pretty good. They will okay, so let's say like you had an apartment for the past 3 years. You can backdate that account for 3 years. So that will be three years of age added onto your credit report. And yeah, there's a lot of different sources you can use to add accounts. If you have any questions, you can just ask me. I know I'm looking down and I don't know if anybody has questions that's on YouTube and Facebook, but I cannot see your questions. Sorry. So I just recommend that you pay all of your bills on time and that you keep your balances low. So don't be trying to max out on your credit cards and loans and stuff like that. Keep it low, pay it on time. Now, if you want to help pay it on time, so you don't skip a payment, sign up for autopay. And then most of the time when you do autopay, they will give you a discount. But remember to put money in that account, because if you don't, you're gonna have some problems. Okay, step 6 is when you monitor your progress for your credit report. So basically, I would check on a monthly basis. I would see if you have anything that was removed or added on during the time of the dispute that I'm doing. You can use My Free Score Now, Experian, and I don't really like to say this, but Credit Karma. You can only pull from Equifax and TransUnion, but Credit Karma is not good for the actual score, but it's good to see what accounts was actually removed, because the score be like off. I think it shows the Advantage score, and Experian shows your FICO score. So it's your FICO score that truly matters. When you're applying for a car, a house, anything, they are looking at your FICO score. Any other score, yeah, I wouldn't focus too much on that. So I would pull your credit report every 30 days. So that way I will know what is removed. So a lot of people ask me, is credit repair legal? Yes, it is. It's totally legal. There's federal laws in place to actually give you the right to dispute inaccurate information on your credit report. So yes, it's legal. There's nothing fishy going around here, okay? I am doing everything legal. There is laws in place. You can Google it and see what type of laws that are in place. Another question that I get a lot is, can the late payments be removed? Yes, it could be removed, and it could show paid on time instead of late. And a lot of people ask me, how long does this process take? Well, I can say that you will see results within 30 days, but really, there's really no real time frame as to when everything will be removed. But you are going to see results. I mean, like I told you earlier, each credit bureau have their own time frame to respond to your dispute. So some may be quick, some may be longer. That's something I have no control of, but just know that we are doing our very best to get those items removed. So how can I help you? Now, if you are in need of credit repair services, I am able to help you. I will be able to give you a full credit audit and let you know exactly what you have going on your credit report. A lot of people don't know how to read it. I will be able to break it down and explain to you what's really going on. And I will be able to create a plan to help you remove those items off of your credit report and get you to the score that you need. And then I'll also be submitting those disputes. So it might take a couple of rounds, but we would actually get it off, trust me. Now, if you're interested in signing up, I have a link in my bio. You click on the link. I have a promo going on for Father's Day. So the price is like really, I want to say it's cut in half, honestly. But the link is in the bio if you're interested in that service. But yeah, so if you are in a, let's just say that you keep on getting approved for a loan and you can't get a car and you really need a car, do not go into the dealership and have them shop around for you. I've seen it too many times. They will apply, and you are going to get like 1,000 inquiries. Okay, I have probably seen like 10 for a client, but you are going to get a lot of inquiries. So the best bet is to actually get a pre-approved document from like a credit union. Now, I would recommend Navy Federal. They are the best ones to use for a pre-approval letter for auto loan. And if you don't know how to get an account with Navy Federal, there's a link in my bio, and it's called Navy Federal Hack. So if you cannot get in to the bank because you do not have anybody that's in the military, if you're not affiliated with anybody in the military, there's a link in my bio, and there is actual steps on how to get in the bank with Navy Federal. And then if you are in need of credit repair services, I do have a link in my bio. It's called Credit Repair Service. And there's a short little video and the prices that I have available. And I do have a Father's Day special, so take advantage because it's kind of rare where I offer a discounted price. But if you have any questions, just let me know. Well, I can only see the people here on TikTok, so if you have any questions somewhere else, like if you have any questions on YouTube and Facebook, I cannot see it. So you are going to have to send me a message because I can't see it. But, so I was actually going to, well, first of all, do we have any self-employed individuals on here? If you are self-employed, let me know in the chat because I'm about to tell you a nice little hack to get business credit within 60 days or less. But I really want to see if we have business owners on here. Anybody on here? Anybody business owners? Let me know in the chat. Okay, well, we ain't got no business owners on here, so I don't think I should tell y'all what this hack is exactly. Because if you're not a business owner, it really doesn't matter. But if you are interested in starting a business and you just don't know how, I created a group and I am showing people how to start their own business. If you do have a business and you're not sure if you're running it correctly or structured correctly, in my group, I am breaking down exactly how to structure your business, set it up correctly, fix your personal credit, get business funding, and also how to do tax planning. Because it's important that you don't pay a lot of money to the IRS, right? People always want to write everything off like in their business, but then when they want to get a loan or some sort of large purchase, they don't have that tax document showing that they were profitable business. So I am offering tax planning services as well in my group. It's a monthly fee, but the link is in the bio. So I have a lot of stuff going on. So if you have any questions, you can just drop it in the chat, send me a message, whatever way you want to do it. I will eventually see it. But I'm here to answer any questions that you may have when it comes to credit. Oh, in the background is a client's credit score in the top. Oh, well, yeah, in the top. Oh, sorry, y'all. If y'all on YouTube and Facebook, y'all can't see. You have to join me on TikTok. But in the top, it shows the actual date, which is May 21st, 2025. And I was able to help this client get in the 700s. They were able to buy a beautiful home and also get the funding that they needed to furnish it and everything else. So TransUnion score is a 750, yes, like a 757. Experian, I think it was a 767. and Equifax is a 764. Now it's hard to see the score. I don't know why it's showing up like this on TikTok, y'all. If y'all on Facebook and YouTube, y'all can't see it. Sorry, y'all. But TikTok, you can clearly see this. So I have a lot more proof on my pages. If you are scrolling on my page, you will see a lot of results. I drop a lot of tips for people that are interested starting a business or already have an existing business. I love helping people in business. Yeah, I just love business, period. Like I have a bachelor's in business, a master's in business. I'm about to get my doctorates in business. I love helping business owners and business people, business-minded people, let's just say that. Everybody wants to start a business, but not everybody is truly business-minded. And it's important to surround yourself with other business-minded people, which is why I created my group. So everyone that's in there have the same goals. We have an accountability call. I am able to hop on a bi-weekly call with my group members, and we go over any questions. You can post questions. There's a lot of information on there. I show you how to structure your business and how to set it up correctly and things like that. I don't know if you have any questions, but yes, I'm very business minded. I enjoy business completely. Love it, love it, love it. We have any business owners in the chat? Let me know. Anybody that's a business owner, let me know in the chat. I really can't see what's going on here. Let me know if you are a business owner or not. If you would like to start a business, you can let me know too. Anybody? Business owners on here? Okay. Well, I can't really see on here. I don't know why I'm having a hard time on here. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, I cannot see your comments. So I would recommend that you just send me a message. I'm not able to see any questions. I'm streaming on multiple devices. This has been interesting. This is the first time that I'm streaming on all 3 platforms. So just bear with me, you guys. I am going to get this one day. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But I do like credit repair. Anybody interested in starting their own credit repair business? Want to see, because the information that I'm teaching as far as how to repair your own credit in my group, you can also do the same for others. It is an amazing business industry, and you can help a lot of people. So I never knew how important it is for credit. Like I've been helping so many people and they're like, Erica, I have never seen my score so high, or I was never able to get my dream home or or like car or anything without having a good credit score. So your credit score is really important, y'all. Anybody in the 600s with a 600 credit score, if you have a 600, a 500, or 400 score, I mean, I don't even want to say 300 because I don't even think that is even possible. I have not seen that yet. But if you have a credit score lower than the 700s, you should be joining my group so I can show you how to fix your own credit. And if you don't want to fix your own credit, I could fix it for you. Now, it will be a little bit more than you just joining the group and learning how to fix it yourself. But I can definitely help you fixing your credit score. Look at the results, y'all, on TikTok. Look at the results. Like, I think I had this client for 2 months, and I was actually able to help her buy her home in a short period of time. You gotta understand how important it is. Like, if you have a 700 credit score, you can get business funding, personal funding. You can, like, it's a life changing experience. Like, you just don't understand. It will change your life. But I always say, if you have a good credit score, or you want like your credit repair and you want to get funding, have a plan in place. Because the moment that you get the money and you don't have a plan, I promise you it will disappear so quickly, and then you'll be back to where you started. So if you are interested in getting your credit repaired, or starting your own business, or or anything else, I am here to help you. Anybody have any questions or anything like that? Anybody have questions? Any business owners on here? People are hopping on and hopping off so often, so it's like I have to repeat myself over and over again, which I don't mind. But if you don't have any questions, I am going to hop off because it's pretty late over here and I'm tired. But yeah, that was my presentation. I'm sorry I wasn't able to pull it up on my screen. I don't know how to do that yet. I'm still learning, y'all. Just bear with me. I'll be going live more. It's just that, yeah, I'm trying to figure this thing out. But yeah, so if you don't have any questions, I'm going to end this. You have a good night or good morning, whatever time it is over there. Have a good one, because I am